Hey guys, Gamer Joe here. We're back with another episode of Plunger. Um, so I'm back in my base. This is some of the work we did last week. So what I'm wanting to do is I'm thinking I'm going to move these enrichment chamber and the energized smelter. I kind of want this like little wall section here to be my hands-on machines. I'm kind of wanting to move the ore processing. I'm thinking maybe over here somewhere. I haven't quite decided, but I think over here might be good because we can run our power this way. And then as we improve our machines, we can start here and go this way as we get more and more stuff. So that'll be pretty good. Oh, we've got a visitor. Looks like we've got an Enderman up here in the base. See if I can't take this guy out without looking at him. Otherwise, he'll come after me. Let's see if I can corner him. Got him. No ender pearls, unfortunately. So yeah, that was a nice little surprise. So what I'm going to do is I want to move those two guys over, and then today I'm going to build some of these items, another crusher for crushing our ore, purification chamber, and electrolytic separator for oxygen. So first I'm going to move these guys. I might as well take my chest with me. I did prepare some crafts that you've seen already in my inventory, just so you don't have to sit here and watch it again. So I've got I did some of the control circuits and stuff. I made some of these advanced circuits, which are just the regular ones with alloys on the end. So I got a few items. I crushed up some dust and stuff. But I think I want the final chest to be fairly close to this. I'm thinking this is, it is. It's outside. So I'm gonna have to run my power in a weird way. Let's see. I need to run my power this way. Maybe I can run it on top. Do I have any more power cables? Yeah, I do. So I'm gonna run this. I'm gonna put some power out the top. Let's see if we can't run this over here like this. Just for our ore processing. It looks ugly, yeah, but hopefully most of this will be automated and we ain't gotta worry about it. So I'm gonna put my smelter right here. And then I'm gonna put my enrichment chamber right behind him. That should work. Because these two guys are gonna connect to each other automatically. The enrichment chamber is just gonna output. Let's see. So if I do this, output there, good. And I'm gonna tell it to input from the front because I'm gonna put our crusher right here. So this is actually gonna input from the back and output to the right. So that works. Now we need to make our crusher. I went ahead and prepped these recipes up here for ease of use. Let's make the steel casing and our crusher. So as part of this process, I have a little cheat sheet in another window. I can add a picture of that to the screen. Right now, I'll show you guys. There's like a little cheat sheet that kind of tells you what items are required for each tier. So the kind of working my way backwards. So this is tier 0. This is just smelting only. This is duplication, or doubling. That is the next tier. Then the next tier ends with the crusher, but it has 2 more machines in it. So we'll have to make those. That is the purification chamber, which feeds into the crusher, and the electrolytic separator. The electrolytic separator creates hydrogen, which we pump into the purification chamber, and that makes that increases our ore output. I think I made some more of these. There they are. I just forgot to get them out of the little container there. So we start with an enrichment chamber, and then we upgrade it to a purification chamber. Alright, completed the quest. Then we'll pop that bad boy right here. He's gonna output to the right. And then he needs oxygen coming in. So we're gonna do power from the top. And I think we might do oxygen. Nope, that's outside. One of the downsides of building in a cave. So we're probably gonna have to do oxygen from below. So I'm gonna dig down here, put in a little oxygen maker, and run some power down. Crud. I might be able to fix this with maybe an outlet like this. That looks okay. Okay, so we'll fix that, because I do need to run this power off to the side because the next tier of machine is going to plug into that, and I don't want to block that off. So to get us some hydrogen, we're going to need this electrolytic separator, which requires the dust that I crushed up earlier. We'll make that. So there's that. But we're also going to need water. So what the electrolytic separator does is it takes water and it turns it into hydrogen and oxygen. It splits the two components into their individual elements. Those elements are then put into different machines. Like there's actually a power machine that consumes the hydrogen output from that. So we may set one up real quick just so we don't waste hydrogen. Because I don't want to just dump hydrogen when we can actually recover some power from it. So I might hook that into our little power system here. But for now, we're going to put this here. Wait, no, we have to do this a certain way. So it inputs water from the front, this front, and it outputs hydrogen and oxygen into these two tanks, which go here. I believe the left tank is hydrogen and the right tank is oxygen, but we'll have to check. It is. So the oxygen we actually want to go this way. So I want the oxygen to come out this way. The water can go in here, the oxygen can come out this way, and then the oxygen goes up into the purification. So then we got to get power down here somehow. Can I just do power this way? Might be a shortcut here for power if I can knock this wall out a little bit. That still looks okay. We'll leave that. That'll save us some hassle later on. So what I'm gonna do is I can break this power cable. We're actually gonna run power. Wonder if I could run power completely underneath. Just go down here. Might be a better option. Just drop down in front of the chest so we don't have to worry about it being on top. We can do something else on top if we need to. So then we'll run power here, here, and here. And then we'll output our oxygen to the back of this. The input will be the front, the oxygen will be the back, and that should work. So we'll say this is the input, the side is the output, and the back is the extra, which is the oxygen. And this is going to auto eject, this is going to auto eject, and these should be set to auto eject. Yep. Cool. So that's everything hooked up to power. Now what we need is some water. So in this mod pack I found this little guy. It's hard to see. He's the infinite water source. So this guy requires a diamond and some water buckets. It's real simple. There are other options to make infinite water sources. There are some options with so this water source. There's a couple of them like it, but I like the look of this one. My friend showed me this one, and it's pretty cool. So another one I saw was the sink right here from the multi-block kitchen, but I don't want to have a random sink down here. I want this to kind of be technological looking, so that's really kind of tech looking. So I think I need steel to make piping, because I don't think I have any piping. We don't have any steel either, do we? Nope. So I should have some. There's some logistical transport. But I don't have steel to make the other. So we'll toss these in here and let them cook for a bit. Okay, so we got this, and then back. This takes in water, and is going to output our hydrogen. So we're also going to need steel for the output. Uh-oh. So I'm going to have to move this guy, I just realized. I'm going to move him down here, because our oxygen's going to go up that way. And then hydrogen, currently, it doesn't have an output. It's just going to kind of sit in that tank. We might dump it. We might make a hydrogen dude. We'll see. But I do need a couple more iron. Could probably show you guys some upgrades with these. There's some speed upgrades and energy upgrades that really save you some power. They are kind of expensive. They do require some gold and iron and redstone, that kind of stuff. But I might be getting close. I might be getting close with the ore triplication that I'm about to put in place to be able to waste some metals on that. We'll see. Oh, I should probably put this guy in my smelter over here. Let's see. That should work. And I may need to rethink this little thing here, because I really don't like having this cable running over top, but for now we'll leave it. Eventually I'm going to upgrade this power source anyway. When I do that, I'll probably fix this whole arrangement, maybe put the power a lot further down. This is kind of a temporary setup for now. So let's see, I should have some buckets from where we made those recipes before. Bucket. Let me know if you see the bucket, because I do not see the bucket. Did I put them in my... I put them in here. Okay, that's why I don't see them. So a bucket and 2 of these should make our liquid pipes. Cool. Let's get our... there's our configurator. So what I'm going to do is pop one of these on top of this, and I should be able to just tell it to pull automatically. And since it's an infinite water source, it'll just automatically feed up here. This will use power, and we're getting our hydrogen and oxygen. There we go. So this will build up. Once it's full, it'll stop, but once we hook up our cables here, it'll feed up into this thing. Actually might be getting the wrong one on the wrong side. So I'm getting the water at the right side, but I need the... Yep, I need to move this. So I explained it to you guys, but I wasn't paying attention to my own explanation, apparently. It needs to go... Nope. It needs to go this way, because the... No, I'm wrong. I was looking at it backwards. Hydrogen and oxygen. Hydrogen go that way, oxygen. Okay, I was right in the first place. I don't know why I doubted myself. So we'll put this back down, and we'll configure that guy again to pull out, and we'll put our power back down for this guy. There we go. I don't know why I questioned it, because I was right the first time. So can we cook up the steel? And I think we need... For the gases, I think we need the osmium. There should be a... can't remember what they're called. pressurized tube. Oh no, it's just glass. I guess the logistical one uses the other thing. But for the gases, it's just glass. That's easy to do. We should have our steel cooked up here. That should give us 8. There we go. Got another task completed. Did I put our configurator away? I did. So put that there. That should be oxygen. It is perfect. So we're going to feed the oxygen up here, and it's going to fill this little buffer. Then when we put ores in here, it's going to process them, put them in the crusher. The crusher will process, put them in the enrichment chamber, which will process, which is then put in the smelter, which will finalize the ore. All this just to get triple return out of our ores. So I'm going to cover some of this now that we got this completed, just so I don't keep. I need that as a. Now I'll make this into a step. Cover that up, just so I don't fall, because that was kind of annoying. So yeah, so we got all that working. I'm gonna go see if I can get my hands on some ores, and I will be back in a bit. And I'll show you guys. I'll test this out with you guys so you can see the process work, and I can kind of explain the steps. We're still working good with our power here. Everything's locked up, so we're doing good on that. I'm going to go get me some ores. I'm going to focus on metal ores, and I'll be right back. See you guys in a bit. Okay, guys, so I'm back. I cleared out my inventory of the rest of the stuff I harvested. I just kept the ores that I found. I did focus on metal ores that I could use to show you. I didn't really worry about picking up anything else. So, let's see here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a piece of ore in and we're going to watch it process. So it's going to use this oxygen. It's going to purify the ore. And then we'll get something out here which is going to automatically transfer to the next one. Iron clumps. So we got... Uh-oh, this guy ain't working. He's going to put it on the left. No, he's facing this way. He's going to put it from the back. There we go. Just got to get him set up. So these iron clumps that we got from our purified iron is going to process in a crusher. Each one is going to give us dirty iron dust. And then our enrichment chamber is going to clean up that dust for us. We're going to end up with regular iron dust, which is then going to cook and give us an iron ingot. So from one ingot, or from one ore, we got 3 clumps, which each clump made an iron dust down there, and we get iron out of it. So I'm going to toss these guys in here and just let them process. I got me some gold and some osmium and some iron. I'm just going to let these process, let these sit here. We're going to triple our ores, and next time we'll probably talk about upgrading these machines to make them a little more efficient. These guys could really use the upgrade. They're kind of slow right now, especially some of these after machines, because this ore is going to build up real quick. Because this is going to process the same speed as this one, but it's going to continuously increase. So for now, I'm going to grab a hopper. I should have a hopper, or a chest and another transport pipe. That'll work. Just transport. I'm just going to toss it right there, put this right here. We'll mark this guy for input on the top temporarily until we upgrade next time. And then we're going to say automatically pull. That was a mistake. I'll close this guy up with some stone. I should have remembered. But you can't put stone on top of a chest, otherwise the chest will not be able to be opened. So I'll fix this, then I open the chest, duck these guys in here, and then if we pull this out, it'll automatically pipe in, fill this up for us. So that over time, all this will process all the way down to here, and we'll end up with all our metals in here. For now, that's I'm going to wrap up the episode here, I think. This is a really good start to our little automation. Once we speed this up, it'll be even better, and then we'll probably add more quadrupulation. Quadrupulation? Anyway, we'll quadruple our ore, whatever it's called. I'll put that here and kind of go this way with it, and then eventually we'll get to 5 times, maybe. 5 times is very complicated, but we'll see. I do want to maybe explore 4 times. So this will give us plenty of metal to start out. Oh, we are empty. Let's check that out. Something's not working. Oh, hydrogen's full. So because I'm not currently pumping out the hydrogen for power, I'm going to put this on dumping excess, so it'll keep running constantly. And then maybe next time we'll talk about repurposing some of that used hydrogen for some excess power. It's not a good power source, just in general. Like, you couldn't just make these and dump the power back into the system and automatically get your power back. But you do get a percentage of the power back that you use to make it. So we'll at least, like, the power that we're using here, this 160 FE per tick, we'll recover some of that with the hydrogen. And that'll be nice. Eventually we'll need a hydrogen further down the line, but for now we can repurpose it. This is looking real good. We got some gold clumps in there. So I'm going to wrap up the episode here. Next time we'll probably get a little bit more complicated. I don't think we need to upgrade our power yet, but we can upgrade our speed and stuff. We'll take a good look at all that stuff. But for now, I think we've made some good progress. We've got some good ore triplication, which is going to save us some time mining. So I think I'll call it here. I've been Gamer Joe. This has been Plunger, the mod pack Plunger for Minecraft. So if you guys enjoy it, please leave comments in the comment section below. Kind of tell me if you liked it, what you liked, what you didn't like, leave any suggestions, that kind of stuff. Hit the like button if you like it. Subscribe if you want to see more of these. I actually do have another playthrough that I'm starting, which if you've been on my channel or subscribed, you've probably already seen it by this point. But I am starting a new playthrough of another game, so go check that out. It's pretty funny. I'm going to kind of maybe bounce between games. Maybe do a Minecraft on Thursday and the other game, the Landlord's Super. I'm going to probably do it on Tuesdays and this on Thursdays. So I'll probably bounce between the two. Depending on how my schedule looks, I might add a bonus video here or there on a special week, just to kind of clear the backlog. But for now, I think that's going to be the plan, is Tuesdays and Thursdays. So catch me out streaming on Twitch on the weekends. I usually start about 6 p.m. Not every weekend, but I try to every weekend. So give me a watch. I like to interact with the chat. My socials are in the bio below. And that's pretty much it, I think. So thanks for tuning in. This has been Gamer Joe Coffee.